Walking along. I think I put in about 1,000 steps already. But making it along the trail here. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, but that's one thing I like about being in the forest. You can hear the birds chirping. Yeah, there's a few up there somewhere. Saw some turtles that were sunbathing on a log earlier. There's a small rabbit there. Let me see. Oh, it's disappearing there. But also see some squirrels that like to climb the trees. Not that many people walking today. Of course, it's probably a little later in the day. They were probably here a little bit earlier, but it's definitely nice and cool. At one of the several bridges that are around here. On this side that I just finished, it was pretty hilly. But now it should be a little bit slower pace, and especially on the other side of the lake. Probably can't see it, but there are some bridges on that side. So, continue my journey here. So it's 7:30 p.m. Sunset is not till 8:30 here. Actually, closer to 9 almost. There's still light at 15 till 9, but I do like it because I can do things a little bit later. Always amazed of how tall these trees are. I mean, most of them are like 4 stories high, for building size. But everywhere it's like this whole area. Actually, most of North Carolina is like this. All wooded with pine trees and different types of trees. But definitely keeps it shaded. There's 2 blackbirds there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see, zoom in a little bit. They're just sitting there on the trees there. And I also saw a squirrel that was down there, but it's long gone. There they go. Love the shade here. It makes it a lot cooler. I think it's only like 70 something degrees right now, which is really pleasant. Very little humidity. A little place here. It looks like there's some boats there, or paddle boats, I should say. Where some people come out here. There's some apartments right on behind me, and that's probably what they are. But almost halfway around. Like 0.9 miles so far. Probably another mile to go. And definitely got about 2,000 steps in already. So I'm just going to this little beach here. Probably a little fishing area or something. And get a view from this part. So as you can see, the dam is way over there. You can see it. So that's where I was earlier. And just making my way around the lake. Getting close to sunset. So another view of the lake. So it's a little flatter on this side, which makes it easier. Can keep my breath here. Those hills can be a little. There's another park that's like 3 miles long in Raleigh. Man, that one is tough. I've done it only once, but I still have memories from how rough that was. So I am approaching a flock of Canadian geese. That's one thing you do see around here is a lot of Canadian geese. And they actually fly here all the way from Canada, and they migrate down here, but they can be vicious. Especially it looks like there's a lot of young ones on there, so can't get close to them because they'll actually come after you. I've seen that happen. But interesting, they are. They're a lot bigger than ducks, that's for sure. But these are Canadian geese. Let's see if I can get by them without. Yeah, I made it through them. There's 3 of them here. But there are a few back here. Yeah, so they're real relaxing. You actually see them all over the place. Even crossing streets, the cars have to stop for them. But it's interesting, but I'll tell you, their waste is pretty bad. But these ones are pretty calm. They're just enjoying the. Yeah, it looks like there's a big one over there getting angry or something. I better get out of here. So whenever I see this part of the trail, I know I'm halfway there. Mainly have a lot of bridges on this part of the trail. But pretty soon I'll be out in the open and can see the lake from there. A little marsh on this side of the trail, just some standing water. I actually found some turtles here. They're actually in the water there. You can barely see them. They're sticking their their necks out. And during the time of the sun, they're you will see them on those logs right there. So these are water turtles. Yeah, it looks like this is the same spot I saw them last time. So I guess they just live here. There's a number of them over there, but pretty interesting. So this is the backside of the lake. Can't really see, but way over there is where I was, up by the dam. And then there's some Canadian geese that are over there on that beach over there. It's a whole flock of them. Not the same ones that I saw earlier, but definitely. Got a little bit to go. It's another view of the lake. Some people do ride bikes around here, though you just gotta watch out for the people. Gotta get my bike out here. Do this one time. But yeah, this is the backside of the lake. From this particular view, it's starting to get kind of dark in the forest, but there's still light on this side of the lake. So here's two ducks. Usually I see a whole bunch of them, but you do see them along the lake there. There's a sunset happening. It's getting a little darker. Looks a little bit lighter in the camera, but it is starting to get a little dark. But there's a nice cool breeze. I can hear it in the trees. You might not be able to hear it, but it makes it pleasant for cooling off the sweat for sure. Little bunny rabbit on the side there. Hopefully I won't scare it. But sometimes they'll dart off and get a little scared. But yeah, of course you see them in Arizona too. But these are kind of interesting. Probably get eaten a little bit later on tonight by some of the. That's one thing about the forest at night. Man, it is noisy. It actually feels a little scary. Almost there. Looks like this is this part of the lake, which is primarily on the side. You can actually see a little bit back there where I was, but definitely a different part of the lake. 5:08, and still daylight out here, but getting closer and closer to the end here. Maybe around another half mile or so. So made it back to where I started. And somebody's sitting on my bench there. But it's okay. Getting ready to head home anyway. This breeze feels so nice. It's been a nice walk. Let's see how much I did today. So it looks like I did over 5,000 steps, 2.47 miles. And walked for almost an hour. So it was a good workout today.